G'day everybody, my name is Finn and I'm an alumnus of the ITC, the Faculty for Geoinformation Science and Earth Observation at the University of Twente. Here at ITC, we apply geoinformation to tackle environmental challenges. During my MC research, I focused on mangrove conservation and sustainable shrimp farming. The Mekong Delta in the south of Vietnam is a hotspot for mangroves. It hosts the largest area of mangrove forest as well as the highest species diversity in Vietnam. However, the fertile soils in the area are used for the production of different crops, and there is a lot of aquaculture. As a result, the mangrove forests are heavily degraded and threatened. Land cover changes have led to the loss of important ecosystem services. Farmers and foresters may gain an economic benefit in the short term. However, the coastal protection by mangroves is important, just as the fact that mangroves store huge amounts of carbon. Besides, there are many more ecosystem services that mangroves provide. In order to tackle this degradation and facilitate sustainable shrimp farming, there is the concept of integrated mangrove shrimp farms. Farmers can sign a contract to get land use rights granted in a forest zone. The prerequisite is that they preserve 70% mangroves on the property and only use the remaining 30% to build shrimp ponds. This hybrid approach aims to preserve the mangroves ecosystem services and enable the local population to gain an income by selling sustainably and ecologically grown shrimp for premium price. Now the question arises, how can we measure or assess the amount of mangrove cover on farm? It is not easy to make a reliable quantitative estimate based on the observation of mangrove trees from the surrounding dikes or from a boat in a shrimp pond. From a bird's eye view, you have a much better overview on the proportion of mangroves on farm compared to making observations from the ground. However, it is not clear yet which method for image classification gives the highest accuracy in estimating mangrove cover percentages. A pixel-based classification operates on the smallest unit of the image, a pixel. Each pixel of the image is individually classified to land cover type according to its spectral reflectance, whereas an object-based classification groups multiple similar-looking pixels into an object. During a field survey, we made observations, the so-called ground truth points, in the study area. In the map, you can see where these observations were made. We recorded the prevailing land cover at each illustrated point. 70% of the points were used to develop an algorithm to translate what is seen in the image into a land cover map. The remaining 30% of the points were used to assess the accuracy of the map. Both approaches classified mangroves in the study area with more than 90% overall accuracy. Since both methods performed equally well, it makes sense to take the simplest workflow. Based on my research, we can now provide support and training to forest managers as well as other stakeholders like eco-label certification organizations so that they can make more accurate assessments. My analysis also revealed that many shrimp farms do not comply with the regulation of 70% mangrove cover yet. This sort of information is helpful for designing well-targeted policies, implementation of these policies, and setting priorities in supporting specific farmers to restore their mangroves. The development of such remote sensing-based approaches for environmental assessments is important. It is not only more accurate, but also more transparent than individual field visits. Besides, you can assess many farms in one go, which is time and cost efficient. I find it pretty cool that my research may actually support local stakeholders with mangrove monitoring. I really enjoy doing such applied research and contribute to improving the state of our environment, as well as facilitating international collaboration. Are you interested to learn more about ITC? If you aim to solve geospatial challenges and become part of the ITC family, have a look at our website, www.itc.nl. Thanks for watching and see you soon.